It's very gentle, so it's not harsh curves or anything like you would find in Japan, but it's nice gentle curves that just show that oriental flair.
Right.
And she's very, very, very good at what she does.
Kana is a great architect, yes, indeed. And so how would you say the combination of the two, with Ted being the engineer and Kana, how does that differentiate us from other companies?
Well, I don't know from other companies because I don't know what their structure is, but for us what happens is that we have the ability to be able to design and do very, very unique designing as well. We've designed a kidney shape earthship, for instance, with a reciprocal roof, and so when you start coming down to designs like that and you have an architect on board, the architect can actually visualize what's going on. The engineering part of it gives you the structural components in order to make it all work.
Right.
So with an architect working with an engineer rather than opposing an engineer, right? Now you have a good working team.
Yeah.
And so when it comes down to the fine art of it and how it's going to be built, then you call in the builder and you get the finer points. And so now you have an impeccable team.
Right.
And it just gets better.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So we're still in the beginning stages. For us, it's not ground floor, but we're still new. But the inroads that we've made around all this is incredible, and I do believe we're the only ones that have an engineer in our team in order to be able to stamp and produce the plans. And so we also can go right down to the inspection office and take care of everything. And so how many people have we talked to that have gone into the inspection offices and had such a grief trying to get any kind of eco building going because they just didn't have the wherewithal to be able to pull that off? Can you speak to that a little bit?
Just the one that we're doing right now. He spent 6 years battling with the planning department and with the various authorities within the regional district. And so when we came along, he was right at his on his last leg, so to speak, and saying, well, this just isn't going to work. This subdivision is a loss, and I'm going to have to just eat my losses and walk away. Mm-hmm. After putting in all of the sewer arrangements and getting the wells dug and getting an access road in and getting it paved and everything, and having all the lot structure done, and he's put quite a few $1,000s into this, and so now he was feeling he would have to walk away, and then we came along, and he said, no, I'm not going to walk away. You guys are going to do it. Yeah. And so he had the trust and the faith in us to be able to give it to us. And so when we looked at the first building, I said, well, give us an outline of what you want, which is the way we work with everybody. And so giving us an outline of what he wanted, then we were able to take that back to the table, and we could start planning on that particular house. Within a few days, we had a structure of a house onto from the drawing table in a sketch form that we could submit to the owner, and he just fell in love with the idea. Yeah. And so then this is how it actually works. Then we brought Kana in to do the finer details of planning on it, and so once that was all done, and then we talked about how the building had to fit into certain things. Well, a week later, we were on our way back up there, and no, it was 2 weeks. Sorry, within 2 weeks we had all the drawings done, and we're on our way up there to make a submission to the building inspector. Yeah. So we submitted not our final drawings, but we submitted some drawings that we had done for somebody else and stamped them. And so we were able to lay those out for him to let him know what we were planning on doing on that property. So once that was achieved, and he looked at it, and of course it's not a conventional building, so now he's saying, well, how does it conform to code? So we took the conforming issues of the BC code, and we said, okay, well, for instance, we don't need any kind of heat in here because it supplies its own, but we will put a wood stove in. And he just kind of relaxed. And so within a half an hour, we walked out of there, and we pretty much had his okay. Mm-hmm. And this is after the owner had taken 6 years of fighting with them.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah. So it's really a case of knowing what you're doing, not how you're doing it, but what you're doing, and know it. And when you walk into an office like that, they know that you know, mm-hmm. and they know that you know that they know.
That's right. Yeah.
So you know, I mean, it was quite ironic because the owner is nudging me like this and saying, you know, you guys did more in half an hour than we've done in 6 years.
Isn't that amazing, eh?
Yeah. So where, you know, it's one of the stands that we make with people right away if they want to take our leadership in this, that we say, well, don't go to the inspector. Let us do it. We know how to talk to them.
Yeah.
We know how to talk their language.
That's right.
And so when we go into their office, then they're more liable to listen to us and to help us. Mm-hmm. And that's exactly what's happened now. We have the building permits are all completed now. Precisely. They're in our hot little hand.
Yeah, yeah.
So, and that's within 1 month.
It's pretty incredible, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's some serious progress. So there you have it, folks. That's what we're all about. We can rock these things for you. Check out our webpage at GHDesigns Limited, so ltd.com. And we'll talk to you guys soon. Bye for now.